A passenger jet was making an emergency landing on the Hudson River. River water slapped the fuselage. The cabin door cracked. Cold water rushed in. It was January 15, 2009, in New York. U.S. Airways Flight 1549. There were 155 people on board. 90 seconds after takeoff, the airplane struck a flock of Canada geese. Both engines failed almost at the same time. Thrust went to zero. The airliner turned into a 75-ton glider. The captain was Chesley Sullenberger. He had 42 years of flying experience. He was a retired military pilot. He knew all the emergency procedures. The tower asked him, "Can you return to the airport?" He glanced at the instruments. The altitude was dropping. The ground was getting closer and closer. LaGuardia was 8 kilometers away. The city was directly ahead. "Unable. We're going to be in the Hudson." Those were the last words he left on the recording. The Hudson's air temperature was -7 degrees Celsius. The water temperature was only 4 degrees. Wind speed was 40 kilometers per hour. If the angle was wrong, the airframe would tear apart instantly. There was no room for error. Everyone would die on the spot. Sullenberger lowered the nose by 12 degrees to gain glide distance. The first officer maintained the pitch. Alarms screamed in their ears. The stall warnings flashed again and again. He had to keep the airplane at a 12.5-degree descent angle. 3 degrees lower, the wings would strike the water first. 1 degree steeper, the aircraft's nose would plunge into the river. At 15:31, the airplane hit the water. The sound of the impact echoed through the city. The cabin door cracked. Cold water rushed in. Evacuation began. In 4-degree water, people lose consciousness within 3 minutes. Some tried to swim to shore. Their strength ran out and they returned. 10 minutes later, the first patrol boat arrived. 20 minutes later, everyone had been rescued. 155 people, no deaths. Sullenberger returned to the cabin twice to confirm no one was left behind. He was the last person to leave the airplane. After coming ashore, he called his wife to tell her he was safe. "I'm fine." When she turned on the TV, did she realize that she had almost lost her husband? The media called it the miracle on the Hudson. But the investigation began immediately. The National Transportation Safety Board and Airbus reconstructed the flight. Onboard data showed the left engine was still at idle after the strike. In theory, the plane might have been able to return. During the subsequent hearings, they planned a live simulation. If the simulation showed he could have returned, Sullenberger would not only lose his job, he might be prosecuted for incorrect operation that caused the company to lose an aircraft and put over 100 passengers in danger. Hearing this, Sullenberger was under enormous pressure. He even began to experience hallucinations. With more than 40 years of cockpit experience, he was certain the plane could not have returned. Something in the tests had to be wrong.